Have you ever wondered why empaths tend to overthink things more than others? It all comes down to their heightened sensitivity to the emotions of those around them, which can lead to a heightened state of mental activity as they process these stimuli. It's not just empaths, overthinking can happen to anyone at any moment. In this video, we're going to explore 4 straightforward strategies to tackle overthinking and provide concrete solutions to halt these thoughts effectively. Surprisingly, overthinking often involves a cycle of replaying or reinforcing negative thoughts and concerns that originate from our subconscious mind. This part of our mind is a deep well of thoughts, memories, and experiences that remain outside of our active awareness, yet it shapes our conscious thoughts and can initiate overthinking patterns, particularly when it relates to deep-seated beliefs or past events. We recognize the frustration caused by dwelling too much on these interactions and experiences, which leads to overanalyzing every scenario and doubting oneself. This behavior is a self-protective mechanism. Over time, overthinking becomes a habit as these negative thoughts are etched into our subconscious. As we continue this cycle, these thoughts become more deeply embedded within us. The constant stream of emotions can be overwhelming and exhausting, causing some individuals to get stuck in a cycle of overthinking. Not only is it mentally draining, but it can affect your value of life and your personal relationships with family and friends. However, there are ways to break free from this pattern and regain control of your thoughts. Let's get to the bottom of why you're overthinking. During this time, ask yourself, is there validity to these thoughts? If not, first, acknowledge that the thought may be based on fear, anxiety, or a pattern of negative thinking. Secondly, remind yourself that not all thoughts reflect reality, and it's okay to let go of those that don't serve you. If there is validity to these thoughts, consider alternative perspectives. Think about different ways you could view the situation. Is there a more positive or realistic way to interpret it? Practice positive thinking. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Focus on your strengths and what you can control. Strategy 1. Solution-focused thinking, SFT, is a practical approach to managing overthinking by shifting the focus from problems to solutions. First, take a moment to observe how you're reacting to your thoughts. Are they causing stress or anxiety? Recognizing your emotional response can be the first step in changing your thought patterns. Now, here's the strategy. Imagine if you woke up tomorrow and the problem was gone. What would be different? How would you feel? This question helps you to think about the desired change and the steps needed to get there. Clarify what a successful outcome looks like for you. Identify the problem and give yourself a time limit to make a decision. This can prevent you from getting stuck in endless loops of analysis. By concentrating on what you can do right now to move towards your goals, SFT helps to break the cycle of overthinking and encourages proactive problem solving. Remember, it's about doing something different and constructive rather than getting stuck in a loop of unproductive thoughts. Strategy 2. Focused distraction. This is where we shift our attention to another train of thought or activity without engaging in an attempt to resolve or understand the unwanted thought we're overthinking. Here are some examples of focused distraction. Grounding techniques. Name objects around you to bring your focus back to the present moment. Focus on sensory experiences, like the feel of your feet on the ground or the sounds in the environment. Mindful activities. Solve a puzzle or play a strategy game that requires concentration. Engage in a creative hobby like drawing, painting, or crafting. Physical exercise. Go for a brisk walk or run, focusing on your breathing and the rhythm of your steps. Practice yoga or another form of exercise that demands mindfulness and body awareness. Cognitive tasks. Count backwards from 100 by sevens. Engage in a brain teaser or a challenging mental exercise. The goal is not to avoid the problem, but to give your mind a break so you can return to the issue with a clearer perspective. By focusing on the present moment and recognizing your thoughts and feelings, you can reduce the impact of external emotions on your thought process. Strategy 3: Mindful Acceptance. Practice mindful acceptance of your thoughts without judgment. Mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing exercises or meditation, can help empaths stay grounded in the moment. This can help reduce anxiety. Setting boundaries is also crucial for empaths. Empaths have a tendency to take on other people's emotions. Learn to recognize when you are feeling overwhelmed and take a step back to recharge. Learning to say no and prioritize your own needs can help prevent overthinking and protect your emotional well-being. Strategy 4: Challenge negative thoughts. Empaths may have a tendency to dwell on negative thoughts or self-doubt. Challenge these thoughts by asking yourself if they are rational or helpful. Think about different ways you could view the situation. Is there a more positive or realistic way to interpret the thought? Focus on positive affirmations and self-compassion. Focus on your strengths and what you can control. Remember, thoughts are not always facts, and recognizing this can help break the cycle of overthinking. It's okay to take a step back and give yourself permission to let go of unnecessary thoughts and worries. Be kind to yourself and understand that overthinking is a common struggle. By practicing self-care and implementing these strategies, you can work towards reducing overthinking and live more intentionally. Okay, here goes my overthinking mind. Did you find this video helpful? I just thought of another strategy. If you don't know if there is validity to your thoughts, sometimes you just have to ask the target. I would love to know your thoughts on this video. What did you think? Did you learn a new strategy to help stop your overthinking? Leave a comment and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.